This is it, everyone. Only Nurgle remains, but he does have some backup right here. Yeah, getting all these journals in from the rear, and all these dark mages from the front. And as you can see right here, this guy actually has a Berserk Staff. Yeah, that status ailment that is just totally very well suited for this game right here. But thankfully, with Priscilla, I did bring the Restore Staff, so I actually am kind of aware of what I'm doing this time. So let's go ahead and restore him. Don't need Oswin sucker punching anyone with the Brave Spear. Jeez. So what I think we'll do is we'll keep all of our normal mages down here to take these guys out, plus someone else. Let's see, with Divine, should be able to take them out, yep. I tried to give everyone the appropriate, very strong S-ranked weapons that we just got by defeating all the main morphs. I think Athos still has that spear though, so... Well, let's see, for you as well, Urk, you take down that one. It's 36, correct? Yeah, that's enough. We definitely want to try to take that Berserker Staff guy out. Not that it's that pertinent, since I can go ahead and heal it for more uses than he actually has, but okay, now who else is going to stay back here? I want to take Nils up with me. Let's see, can you do anything, Oswin? You can actually quad with this, which would take them out. Sever Lance, maybe? That's enough as well, so yeah, we'll use that. I'll keep these three down here. Everyone else is going to have to move up. All these level ups down here, well, they're really not even that well, they're useful, I'm just saying, it feels kind of weird on the last map, I suppose. Now, I don't know if Nurgle will move or not. Can you believe I kind of forgot about that? But he is very dangerous, as we saw last time, mastery of everything, these stats are off the freaking chain, like, this, it's absolutely insane. Well, let's see. I believe his movement is just right there, to directly below this one, so... I can actually move up here and engage with this guy. Probably with the spear. That hit chance is very, very low, so Florina can be our vanguard. Attacking with the spear, just in case those other mages want to come down here. If they want to mess around and find out what happens when you mess with my Falcon Knight here. Okay, and everyone else, move up. Especially those of you with the legendary weapons, the only ones that can damage Nurgle. Apparently. And especially you as well, Athos. And Nils, because a refresher is good in any scenario. And Nurgle's range is right above... Okay, 2 above Lyn. Alright. Just wanted to double check right there. And now let's see what they're gonna do. Not coming at me, huh? Well, I know you could have reached me. Well, just barely couldn't have reached me. Well, you two can. Oh, and by the way, I should probably go ahead and trade Florina that Ultimate Lance. The Rex Hasta for one of those Silver Lances. Alright. I think we're just gonna all gather up here until we can take down those auxiliary mages. Well, let's see. Nurgle's range is right there, so I can try to draw out with another unit. Don't really have a long-range one besides Athos, though, so... Not gonna quite work. Well, I do have the Tomahawk, but will it kill Hector? What, weapon do you have? That's a Fimbulvetter. It's really, really strong. It's kind of a risky ploy that I don't, like, really need to make at the moment. We'll go ahead and move everyone up. Like, if more units are reinforced from the south, we can just meet them head-on that way. Have our rear guard back here. And I think that's it. You can do it, Florina. Yeah, look at that hit chance. And we attack twice, naturally. Florina's really turned into an MVP here down the stretch, I gotta say. And number 2. I don't know if these guys respawn ad nauseum. That would be very annoying. But okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw out this guy. And then after that, we'll draw out Nurgle himself with Athos, if he can even be drawn out. I don't know if he can or not. Alright, but everyone's up here now. We've all got our ultimate stuff. Here we freaking go. All these misses. Oh look, Florina got enough HP to where she's even on 2 rows now. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, I guess we just draw them out now. Here we go. And I do want to make sure I have that ultimate weapon equipped, the Aureola, yep. That will supposedly pierce the heavens or whatever. Allow us to actually hit him. Alright, let's see what we got. Everyone may have to just do a well-ordered retreat if we can't hurt him at all, which is perfectly possible. Alright, cross your fingers and pray! Alright, so he doesn't actually move, so that's a little anticlimactic right there. Okay, yeah, I admit it. So it's just a 1 to 2 range weapon. That's fine, that's fine, we'll just get everyone up close. I wonder, can everyone hurt him though? We can try this out with Florina. I mean, we can hurt him, but it just doesn't actually, wow. Actually does a lot. Huh. Okay, so I guess everyone will be kind of useful here. Alright, everyone up. Maybe this won't be as difficult as I had previously foreseen. Huh, kind of feeling like a sap now. That's fine though. We of course want Elowood to get the final hit, because why wouldn't we? But if it comes down to it and I can't get the final hit with Elowood, I mean, just, man, I don't care. I wonder if this is one of those things where it has to be the final hit. I honestly don't remember. I might be getting that confused with Radiant Dawn, where the final hit against the final boss of that game had to be with a specific character and a specific weapon, lest she, regain all of her HP back, so... maybe getting confused there. But okay, here we go. This is it. Let's see, let's go ahead and have you attack from right here with Aureola. Yeah, that does it alright. Nurgle. Athos. Take a good look at me, at my tremendous power. Already, words are useless. As an old friend, I will fulfill my duty. So that does almost half. Now this in turn is not going to do a ton of damage. In fact, it's actually going to miss. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what old Durandal will actually do. It'll do 14, which is okay damage. Could be better. What about our mods? Does 9, which is pretty bad. Now what about the Sol Kati, huh? Does 10. Well, I mean, he's not gonna kill any of us, so of course on the counterattack he'll kill us, but that was always going to be the case. God, I hope I'm remembering this correctly. I don't remember if there needs to be a final blow or not, but, well, here we go. Little girl from Sakai, you'll do well to vanish. One such as you is no match for me. The nomads of the plains do not abandon their fellow tribespeople. Elowood and Hector are my dear friends. Their sorrow is my sorrow. Their anger is my anger. Pah. Nurgle, in my friends' names, I will cut you down. Alright, well that does do something. I guess we'll go ahead and get the Armads hit in as well, it's only appropriate. 39, 0 crit, alright, yeah, we're good. Nurgle. So you've come, Hector of Ostia. Your existence itself was my greatest miscalculation. If it had only been Eliwood, this could have been over. So, my little miscalculation I will erase you. And leave no trace remaining. Do your worst. Yeah, it's kind of anticlimactic that these legendary weapons aren't doing a ton. Oh boy, big hit. Big hit. Alright, so what is he at right now? 24, and we kill with the Durandal at 14, so I need to do 10 more damage somehow. I believe Florina could do that with the Rex. Man, Florina could actually freaking kill him! Okay, 12, and that would leave enough, right? That would leave 12 for Otherwood to come in with the Durandal and finish him off. Allegedly. I think. What can Nils get to? Yeah, Nils can refresh if he misses. So I believe we've got this. Don't even have to use the brunt of all my units. Man, some of those other bosses were a bit more challenging, dare I say. Be prepared. You are to be witness to a power that overwhelms all. And here we go, everyone. Final blow time. Elwood with the Durandal. Nurgle. So you're here, Elwood. I thought losing Ninian might distract you. Have you forgotten her so quickly? How heartless. I haven't forgotten. I'll never forget. It was my mistake that killed Ninian. Because of that, I will fight. I will not run away and hide in sorrow. I'm going to put an end to all of this. Why? Why must I lose? Not like this. I will not die like this. With my last breath, tremble in despair. It's finished. Yes, at long last. Father. What was that? What on earth? What happened? It can't be. Are those dragons? Nurgle's final warning. This is what he meant. What a calamity. If dragons return to this world, the continent will be ash in less than a month. This must end at any cost. I will stop it. So these are dragons. Look at the size of them. I've got a bad feeling about this. My legs are trembling, just standing here. There are 3 of them. I don't know if we can do this. We need some kind of help. I'll do what I can. I'll halt the dragons. Strike there. So powerful. Can they be stopped? Lord Athos, flee! The dragons are getting closer. If we can't stop them here, we are lost. Bramament. Preparations took time. Okay. I require everyone's strength. Gather here. The legendary power. This light. Whoa, what is it? Look, there. Bring her back. Let the dragon girl's soul be restored. Ninian! Ninian! Where am I? Girl with the exalted blood of dragons. Use that power to appease them. It's not possible. Use my power in this world. Do you not feel it? Your power returning? What? Yes. I will try. That's enough. I'm sorry. This is not your fault. I'm sorry. No. No more. Ninian. It's okay. She only fainted. Thank goodness, Ninian. One dragon still remains. Leave the girl to me. I shall tend to her. Chosen ones, you must stop the final dragon. You must save us all. Here we go! Final boss time. Kill the dragon. Level 20 dragon. Let's take a look at all these stats. Ouch! Yeah, that's hard to look at. I don't really like the way that looks. It's... owie. Dragon's Breath, which burns all it touches. There is no protection. Oh, and of course we still have some mooks around here. You serious? Where is he? Saw him with a sleep spell. Where is he? All the way here? You kidding me? Purge and bolting and sleep and ew, God, it's gross. Purge. Ugh, I hate it. Alright, let's see what we can do against the final dragon. Durandal does 19 and it can't actually counter. So I wonder if he can't counter any of the weapons, actually. Yeah, I kind of forget, honestly. His HP is infinite? I don't know, dude. Let's see what we do right here. Does 20, does 18. I guess we just hit it with everything we've got. Alright. Solkati first. Yeah, it does 0. This is when these weapons do 0 if they're not the ones that we need. If I use the spear here, yeah, 0. Okay, so, can you guys actually get to, like, these? No, you can't. You can't at all. Okay, well, here we go. We'll open up with Athos, I suppose. Aureola. If I had to guess, maybe like 100? Of course, that says he does 37 damage in return. Okay, that was pretty immense. That's no good. That's no good at all. How about it said he doesn't counter? Oh no, I was looking at the HP. Yeah, I kinda screwed that one up, didn't I? Kinda screwed the pooch on that one. That was bad. That was really bad. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? Okay, what is the range of Fortify exactly? Staff, Fortify. Well, I didn't want to use it! I just wanted to look at the range. Oh well. I suppose... So, what is the range for this thing again? It doesn't tell us anything about it. That's really fun. So let's just go ahead and get them all around right here. If you haven't, if you couldn't tell, I don't really remember this all that much. I thought it ended with Nurgle. Kinda really messed up on this one. But not giving us the HP kinda sucks, game. Don't really know why you're doing that to me, but we'll get over it. Watch him just drop kick one of my units right here. I think we can survive like one hit. Although that was Athos, so... Alright, what are we doing here? Oh! Oh, okay. That's really nice. I'm glad he's got range that goes beyond 2. And the game didn't tell me his range. That's beautiful. I love it. Okay, we're gonna try this again. I've done the research that I probably should have done before I took this thing on. It does indeed have a range of 3, and it has an HP stat of 120, and only our legendary weapons can hurt it. So it would have been nice to know, game. Don't really know why you're obfuscating that from me, but I think I have a strategy this time. I'm gonna open up with an Aureola from Athos. We only have 4 characters that can actually hurt this guy. Oh, and also the damage right there, 37, is a fixed percentage. So it'll never do any more or any less than 37. So we can plan around that, and I do have a strategy. Or it might be something like 130, 140, I don't know. It's a lot of HP is the thing. Next we'll hit with Ellawood, Durandal. Comparable damage, accuracy's a little bit lower. Don't really like to see it, but... So it should be at about 100 HP if I remember now, 140, 150, somewhere close to that. I think it will be revealed now with the R mods, hopefully. There it is, the dragon is mortal after all. And the soul cuts, he's probably not going to do a ton. Yeah, only 5. But at least I have a chance to crit for this one. You want to play nice and crit for me, Lynn? Even though you don't have a blessed weapon, so I guess technically you shouldn't be in this fight, but it's kind of a testament to how strong you are that you are. Well, damage is damage. And now we're gonna have to get Priscilla up here to fortify all these guys, because they will die in one hit afterwards. And I believe Rebecca actually took a bit of damage from one of those mages right there. I can just go ahead and use her elixir. I'll go ahead and try to get her, like, out of the way of all this guys' ranges, actually. And the same for Oswin, I believe he took a little pot shot hit. Don't need these elixirs for anything else, so... Okay, let's go ahead and get Rebecca up here. Make sure we stay at least 3 squares away, so about right here should do it. And we want to fortify. Now, I don't think that'll be enough to actually heal all of our damage dealers up there. Completely, anyway. We can have Neil's Refresh and we should be good. Let's go ahead and check with that. Yeah, it didn't quite get them all the way up, so they will die from a counterattack, everyone except Lynn. Let's go ahead and refresh that. Do that again. This battle would be a lot more painful if I didn't have this fortify strat. I mean, I'd have to do a more hit-and-run strategy and rescue strategy with Nils, probably. Yeah, that should do it. Full HP for everyone, right? So you can survive 1 hit from the dragon, alright. I guess everyone else can move up, even though, you know, pretty useless. And also, the dragon won't move, so don't worry about that. The only way I can hit these guys is with a bolting, though. Looks like I can actually kill this one. That would be handy. Low accuracy from that tome, though. What about these guys over here? Yeah, this one's probably a bit more accurate, so we'll kill him. I knew bringing long-range magic would be worth it. Alright, gonna attack Athos. I don't believe this thing can double either. If it can double, well, I'm screwed, but we would have been able to see that on the counterattack, I think. Okay, my guys, kill next turn. I don't think we can, actually, unless Athos can actually do a counterattack. Let's crunch the numbers right quick. We want to get the final blow as Ellawood, doing 19. Hector does 15, correct? 15, so 19 plus 15, that is roughly 34. But Lynn can now do a ton in return, so yeah, Athos is gonna have to attack. Kind of a risky proposition if I don't kill, if someone misses. Gotta risk it for the biscuit, though. Just use a physic on you. I think I'll have to heal you twice in order to get the counterattack, though. Is this even worth it? It is, we're going. Do this again. And if the game thinks I should miss an 86, well, I just deserve to do this all over again. I want to be cinematic, man. Alright, here we go. Hit you with Athos, then Hector, then finishing blow with our man Elwood. Alright, Hector, you're up next. God help me if I miss. I'm not gonna say it, guys. I'm not gonna say it. What was that? That was an 87? I missed an 87 right near the end of the final boss. Jesus. I still got the Soul Cat Tea to bail me out here, just barely. I can do 16 points of damage, right? Yeah? Oh man. That's an appropriate ending for this playthrough. That I missed like an 87. I don't even know what to say. I guess Elwood could still miss the final hit. That could theoretically happen. Alright, Lynn's gonna crit. I don't think that'll do 21 though. Yeah, not quite. Final blow's still gonna come down to Elwood. Here we go! It's an 86! I mean, I missed an 87! Could happen! Cross your fingers, everyone. And there we go. Elwood. Elwood. Lord Elwood. I'm here. I'm right here. Well done, brave successor to Roland. It's finally over. Finally, everything is... Lord Athos? Looks like I've exhausted my strength. I'll die before you, friend. I may well follow you soon. For now, I will sleep again. Elwood, Hector, Lynn. I've lived a long, long time, but now, I'm done. Do not grieve. Soon, I will be with long-absent friends. I have no regrets. Lord Athos! Now, my friends, my family, let me give you a parting gift. As I lay dying, I see many things. I see the future. Oh, why? Why is this not now? Neither Bramman nor I will be here to help a land in need. What do you see? An evil star rises and burn. All of Alib will be once again awash in blood. But do not fear. Once again, Lycia brings hope. Children of Fire. Everything. Lord Athos, even at the end, he thought of us. Greybeard. Look, both of you. Lord Athos. It's almost as though he's smiling. This world will once again be enveloped by darkness. But at the end, a saving light shall rise. Ninian. Lord Elwood. Good to see you, Ninian. Lord Elwood, I worried you. I wish to apologize. What? What do you mean? I was the cause for all of this. It was my weakness that invited this tragedy. Ninian? Here on Alib, we were nurtured for ages in the land of our birth. Even after humans invaded and drove us out, not a day passed that I did not think of it. I yearned to see it once again, our homeland. Those children, the fire dragons, they were like me. We knew that it was forbidden, and yet we answered Nurgle's call and opened the gate. We didn't intend to stay long, just to see home one last time. But Nurgle captured us, and it led to this. We humans, we took control of the continent, like it was our right. We never considered who or what we drove away. Ninian, Nils, the blame for this was never yours alone. While we can claim ignorance, we still bear some responsibility. Lord Elwood, do you truly believe that? I do. If my father were here, he would say the same thing. Let's work together and think about the future. If the entire continent were made a place where dragons and humans could live together, like the hidden city Lord Athos spoke of, Arcadia, what a wonderful world that would be. But that's certainly something that won't happen for a long, long time. So we can't stay here. The gate is still open. If it remains so, other dragons will certainly pass through. Before that happens, we must return to our world. We must regain our power and seal the gate from that side. Are you saying I'll never see you again? That can't be. Lord Elwood, I am truly blessed. I have had the chance to meet you. Please, please, don't forget me. Ninian. Come, Nils, let us go. We must return to our world. Lord Elwood, Lord Hector, Lady Lynn, thank you. My opinion of humans has changed since meeting all of you. There are humans in the world we're returning to, too. Finding a way to live together may be hard, but we're going to try. It's okay. Good luck. I'll miss you. Take care, both of you. Thank you. Be well, everyone. Oh, daybreak. Beautiful, isn't it? The start of another day. Let's go home. To Lycia. So here you are, Mark. Will you attend my ascension ceremony? Hector and everyone else is coming. What? These clothes? I look silly, don't I? Formal dress is so stiff. I can't stand it. Ah. Everything's finally resolved. I'll succeed my father, as Marquess Foray. I don't know if I'm equal to the task, but I'm going to do my best. For all the people who live here. Mark, do you really have to go? No, I understand. I'm sure that you have things you must do. Thank you for your supporting me in everything. So, Mark, this is farewell. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't... This world wouldn't be here. You have my heartfelt gratitude. Mark. I'll see you again. It's a promise, my friend. And there we go, everyone, the end of Fire Emblem on the GBA, the first Fire Emblem for us in the West, better known as Fire Emblem the Blazing Blade, and whew, that took a while. I'm sorry it took a long time, but when I started this game, I really did not think the parts would be comparable to Final Fantasy XIII, and that's with the parts being a whole lot longer than Final Fantasy XIII. If I stack it all up, this game probably took longer than that one, and it was also pretty exhausting. Not only is it kind of difficult, having to reset whenever I would lose a character, but also reading out all the dialogue. I forgot how dialogue heavy of a game this is. And how dialogue-heavy pretty much every game in the Fire Emblem series is, until we finally get to the voice-acted game that is the modern Fire Emblem game. I guess it's only 3 houses, really, now that I think about it, but all of that aside, that kind of made it kind of difficult to record. It's a great game. I think this was a fantastic introduction to Fire Emblem for us here in the West, as far as the first game is concerned. We did have that tutorial right there, which these days seems kind of elongated and not very fun, but that was necessary for the first game in the series, and I think when it comes to every other element, it was a good introduction on that front as well, being both gameplay and plot. Gameplay-wise, it never gets too crazy. We get all the standard classes, and they all interact in a pretty standard way, nothing too crazy. You level up, you get to upgrade, things like that, and the story, it's a pretty good prequel to The Binding Blade, the game that preceded this one, and is actually the sequel to this game story-wise, so, and here we go. All the turns that it took for all the chapters. I wonder if we'll get MVPs as well. Don't really remember right here. But what was the longest one? So far it's been that 18. On chapter 16. It's going to be towards the end. Yeah, 22 for Pale Flower of Darkness. 27 for Night of Farewells. That one was a nightmare. Yeah, that was the one where we took down Sonya. My god. For an even 440 turns. And here we get a nice little summary of all our living characters. Marcus, Knight of Foray. Marcus returned to Foray with Eliwood and, as the head of Knights of Foray, dedicated his life to training young squires. And it gives us the win and loss ratio in the battles they took place in. Lowen, Swift Knight. Lowen replaces Marcus as the most famed knight in all of Foray. His endless zeal served Foray well throughout his life. Rebecca, a wildflower. Rebecca returned to her father, then pledged service to House Foray. She has formed a family, and yet she still serves Foray well. 60 wins, my god. Dorcas, serene warrior. Dorcas returned to Foray and used the money he earned to buy medicine for Natalie, his wife. She recovers rapidly. Bartra, wild axe fighter. Bartra continued his quest from country to country. Rumors say that he fell in love with his own mortal enemy. Oswin, impregnable knight. Oswin served as a vassal to Marcus Ostia. His was a calm, reasonable voice in Lycia's ruling government. Matthew, thief and spy. Matthew continued his service as a spy for House Ostia. The memory of his beloved Layla lingers on in his heart. Sarah, outspoken critic. Sarah returned to Ostia. She spent much time tending to her own affairs, but lately she has begun to enjoy her free time. Guy, mounted swordsman. Guy continued in his quest to be the finest swordsman of all Sakai. His form was so perfected that all called him the Saint of Swords. Urk, studious mage. Urk returned to Etruria and was asked to succeed the retiring Lord Pent. He refused and devoted his life to the study of magic. Priscilla, secluded princess. Priscilla returned to Etruria's Count Caerleon. Her adopted parents met her not with harsh rebukes, but with tears of joy. Florina, Pegasus Knight. After Lyn abdicated rule of Caelin, Florina returned to Ilia. She remained shy, but this shyness has made her strong within. Kent, the Crimson Shield. After Caelin was placed under Ostian rule, Kent became its steward. His dedication earned him the love of his people. Saint, or rather Sane, the Green Lance. When Ostia took over the rule of Caelin, Sane resigned and became an independent knight. His love of women is unchanged. Sure, you found love someday, but Will, the archer without equal. Will remained a knight of Caelin even after Ostia took over. He became the commander of Ostia's Caelin Archer Division. Raven, sublime mercenary. Raven vanished without a word. Many reports have placed him in Arafin, but none could be confirmed. Lucius, the Light. Lucius lived a modest life in a remote corner of Arafin. He built a small orphanage, where he now cares for helpless children. Canas, seeker of wisdom. Canas returned to his family in Ilia. Some years later, he and his wife died trying to stop a snowstorm. His child was raised by his old mother. That's terrible, Jesus! I mean, we haven't seen some of these guys since we recruited them, but... Bart, Badon's commando. Dart took a grave wound protecting Fargus in a skirmish. He vanished at sea, but rumors claim he might be in Foray. Fiora, wing-born warrior. Fiora flew many missions as the head of a mercenary company. Her donations saved many poor families in Ilia from destitution. Legault, the Hurricane. After the battle, Legault traveled the lands looking for Black Fang refugees. He helped them to ease the pain of his own loss. After these dragonkin bid farewell to the land of their birth, they returned to their new world. Meeting Eliwood warmed the hearts of these ice dragons, with the hope that man and dragon could live in peace. Isadora, escort of Foray. As a knight of the Imperial Guard, Isadora served as a guard to Lady Eleonora. She continued to study to be a lady up until she wed. Aww. Heath, the Wandering Knight. Heath moved to Ilia and became a mercenary knight of some fame. He fought not for country, but for people in need. Wrath, the Wolf of Sakai. Wrath returned to his tribe in Sakai. His deeds earned him warm greetings from his father, the famed Silver Wolf. Hawkeye, Desert Guardian. Hawkeye returned to Nevada and lived peacefully in Arcadia with his daughter, whom he trains to be Guardian of the Desert. I wonder who that could possibly be. Wallace, the Crag of Kalen. Wallace intended to return to Kalen, but he got lost and ended up in Ilia. He now spends his days tilling the frozen soil. Okay. Pent the Mage General and Luis, Lady of Violets. When Athos died, Pent took over his research. To focus on his studies, Pent resigned as a Mage General of Etruria. This action set the palace in an uproar, but Pent and Luis endured. Harkin, Troubled Warrior. Harkin worked closely with Marcus to rebuild the Knights of Foray. They are slowly rebuilding their strength and prestige. Nino, the Pious Mage. At Eliwood's invitation, she started a quiet life in a small village in Foray. She plans to return to Bern to visit a certain cemetery. Jafar, Angel of Death. Jafar vanished in the final moments of the last battle. He still avoids the bounty hunters who seek out the famed Angel of Death. Vida, Flying Fang. Some rumors say that Vida died at the hands of Bern forces. Others say she now serves Bern's prince, Sephiel. Hornault, Burden Bishop. No one knew the old him. No one knows what became of him. He vanished as though he never existed. Yeah, I mean, doesn't surprise me. We didn't know anything about the guy either. Archsage Athos. Athos died in a foreign land. Those who saw his face say that he seemed as though he had at last found true peace. And Merlinus, the cheery merchant. Merlinus opened a shop in Ostia, but it was forced to close. He plans on reopening with some aid from Lord Eliwood himself. Lynn, noblewoman of Sakai. Lynn entrusted Kalen's rule to Ostia and returned to the plains of her birth. She often thinks fondly on the people of Kalen. Hector, General of Ostia. Hector returned to Ostia and became her Marquess. His bond of friendship with Eliwood remained eternally strong. And Eliwood, Knight of Lycia. Eliwood succeeded his father as the Marquess of Foray. His sincerity and his clear guidance made him his father's equal in all eyes. Last but not least, Mark, the famed genius. The tactician vanished after the final battle. Bern, Lycia, and Etruria all sought those famed skills, but none ever found the tactician. Thanks for coming, Eliwood. Hector, long time no see. First time since my brother's funeral. 15 years now. And look at us. We've both grown older, haven't we? Time certainly does speed right by. My father's disappearance, his death, the fight with Nurgle, those fire dragons. Memories are so vivid, it might have happened yesterday. Nurgle. What a blackheart he was. I've had enough of battles like that. Is that your son over there? I've been wanting to introduce you, but there's been no chance. Roy! Come here. Did you need something, father? Say hello to Marcus Ostia. Yes, sir. A pleasure to meet you, Lord Hector. My name is Roy. Roy, is it? Nice to meet you, lad. Well, I guess that means I should introduce my daughter. Lilina. What? Are you being shy? You don't have to be nervous. This is your father's old friend, and his son. Hello, Lilina. This is Roy. He's the same age as you. Nice to meet you. Lilina, let's be friends. We can play over there. It's okay. Go on. Ah. What a cute child. Good thing she took after her mother. What? She looks just like me, doesn't she? You're a sarcastic one, Marcus Ostia. Come on now. You're the one putting on airs. Marquess Foray. The only thing older about you is your appearance. Don't tell me you still behave like that, even now. That you're the Marquess. I'm always on top of my duties as Marquess. But when I'm around you, I want to relax, so please. Hector. By the way, I heard that the King of Bern died. It was fairly sudden, too. I can't be certain, but according to one of our spies, he was killed in an assassination attempt on Prince Zephiel. A prince. I trust he was unharmed. It's a strange tale. At first I had heard that the prince was killed. Then new information came 3 days later, saying that it was the king who had died. Do you remember Archsage Athos' prediction? Is something happening in Bern? I don't know. Father! Can I show Roy my pony? Yes, go ahead. Be careful. Okay. For the sake of our children's futures, I'll stop anything that may happen. I'll sacrifice my life to make it so. Once again, Lycia brings hope. If that turns out to be wrong, no, it must happen. For what reason have you awakened a demon dragon? Who are you? Dragon. And there we go, everyone, the end of Fire Emblem. Kind of a raid on our happy parade right there, but I guess they really wanted to hint towards the sequel game? Not the sequel game, but the sequel story at the very least, but, like, why do that when you're not gonna localize it? To this very day, we have not gotten a localization to the continuation of the story being the preceding game, The Binding Blade. It really, really sucks. However, I am still holding out hope because they have set a precedent for localizing and remaking and redoing older games, being Fire Emblem Gaiden, which was remade into Shadows of Valentia, Echoes Shadows of Valentia, so maybe there's hope in the future to get the Roy game featuring Roy from Smash Bros. Kinda shocked that hasn't happened yet. Again, you know, featuring Roy from Smash Bros. It's kind of a game seller on its own, but as of right now, we still do not have an official translation. There are probably some fan translations I can get around to online, and will I ever do that? Probably not in the near future. Like I said, this game kind of took a lot out of me, and this is one of the shorter Fire Emblem games out there. But thank you guys so much for watching. I know it was a really long one, but I seem to have a lot of people that enjoyed watching it. Kind of surprised me. I didn't know watching someone playing Fire Emblem could be all that entertaining, but I'm more than happy to have done it, and at the end of the day, even though it was kind of hard to record all this, I did enjoy it too. So until next time, before I finally drag myself back in to do some more Fire Emblem, this is Virgo, signing off.